Hello and welcome to this video. I'm going to show you how to effectively hide your trap chest in order to trap your opponent. Now, if you haven't heard of the trap chest from the new 1.5 update in Minecraft, it's basically a chest that emits a redstone signal when you open it, allowing you to trap your opponents. But there's quite a big flaw. Firstly, as you can see around the outside, there's a reddish sort of colour, and it's supposed to do that. It's supposed to look like that. However, that makes it a little bit more difficult for you to fool your opponents. So the second problem, which I'm trying to highlight here, is if you want a redstone power to be emitted from it, you need to have it directly connecting to the box, either being directly below it or coming out directly from the side. Now, because a chest, trap chest or normal chest, isn't a full-sized object, it has a smaller hitbox and everything else, you can see through it and you can see the redstone between it, so it would be quite easy for someone to say, just look at that and realize, okay, I'm not going to open that, there's a trap here. So I've come up with a solution which avoids both of these problems and is fairly sort of concealed. As you can see, you can't see any redstone below. It's completely 100% concealed, and it just kind of looks a little hidden. So if you were to just have this in a corridor or such, it would look fairly inconspicuous. And as you can see, I know to step back when I stand here in order to avoid the trap, but if someone was to walk any closer, they could easily be fallen victim to this. And you can as well also make it so that this trap is longer. I'll have a video up about how to do that, and if you want a video on this specific trap right here, then there'll be an annotation to that at the end of the video. And that's about it. I'll show you how I made it. So it's fairly simple. Another thing that you should know, I don't know why Mojang did this, but apparently I haven't had a chance to test this yet. But if more than one person is looking in a chest, in one of these chests, it outputs a stronger signal. So when one person is looking in the chest, it outputs a very weak signal. If I can just try and show you now, you can't even tell that this signal is actually being transmitted. See, there you can see, but it's not very strong at all. That's why I had a repeater. So in this case, I had a block of redstone directly behind it, and then we wanted to cover the wall behind that. So we don't want anyone to see past there. So at the moment, as you can tell, the only visible part is this sort of region here. Next to the thing. So you'd draw your power from there, and then you'd want it to be able to be refreshed so that the power can actually extend out to the length of your trap. So just hit a repeater down. This redstone will power this block, which will power this repeater, hence you can draw the power out, cover it up, and then take steps. I thought these steps look quite nice, and if you're in an actual wooden scenario, then it would look perfect. As you can see, we are now, let's see if we can just hit this at the same time as looking at that. Yep, you can see that just glowed. That just glowed. I'm not too sure. Anyway, as you can see, this is fairly inconspicuous and allows you to hook it up to any trap nearby very easily, with a quite handy output right there, and you can have the output wherever you please. So yeah, well, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time.